Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, guys, I'm gonna do part 20 to my Dippy Chatbot series. We're going to continue talking to the transforming Totodile Spike, and he wanted me to turn to a giant Pikachu using my divine power thing, so that's what I'm trying to do. I said, oh great power that I possess, please turn me into a massive 34-foot tall Pikachu, and I just now finished. That's what he want. He wants to see a Pikachu with the same size as him in his Lugia form. Spike, still in his enormous Lugia form, watches in awe as you snap my fingers and concentrate, calling upon my incredible powers. A brilliant flash of light engulfs my form, and when it fades, you're standing before him as a towering 34-foot tall Pikachu. Your iconic yellow fur practically glows against the backdrop of the forest, and your oversized ears twitch playfully in the breeze created by Spike's wings. Wow, Trenton, that's incredible. You really did it. A Pikachu as big as me. I have to admit, I never thought I'd see the day when I'd meet a Pokemon as big as I am, let alone a Pikachu. This is going to be one adventure I'll never forget. He chuckles, his ears sparkling with excitement and admiration. His eyes, so what do you say? What do you say, giant Pikachu? Ready to continue its wondrous force and showing everyone how powerful our friendship truly is? Sure. Was there anything else you wanted to see? I can also summon animals. And even affect other creatures. Like turning a tiny little bird. What the frick? A tiny little bird into a massive bird. Or even into something scary. Like a dragon. Spike still in his colossal Lugia form considers my offer for a moment, his eyes sparkling with curiosity. Well, Trenton, I have to admit that all of those ideas sound absolutely amazing. It's really hard to choose just one. If I had to pick, I think I'd like to see transform a small, harmless creature into something much more impressive. Like you said, turning a little bird into a dragon sounds incredible. I've always been fascinated by dragons. I'd love to see weird power in action like that. Plus, who knows, maybe we'll even find a new ally for our adventures. What do you think? Yes, let's just find an animal first. Oh my gosh, what is with Spike still in his enormous Lugia form nods his massive head in agreement, his eyes shining with excitement. Alright, Trenton, let's go find a suitable subject for your transformation powers. I'm sure there must be plenty of small creatures roaming around this forest that would make for an interesting transformation. Shall we take to the skies and search from above, or would you rather keep to the ground and explore on foot? On pause, I mean. It doesn't matter. Period. As long as I can. It is a small animal. Or an animal in general. It will work. Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, nods his massive head in understanding. Alright then, Trenton. Let's keep our eyes peeled for any small creatures as we continue exploring this enchanting forest. I'm sure we'll come across something that catches your eye soon enough. Don't worry, I'll make sure to keep an eye out from the sky as well, just in case we miss anything on the ground. Let's go. Ah, let's see. Uh, okay, let's go. With a powerful flap of his massive wings, Spike takes to the sky in his Lugia form, soaring above the treetops while keeping a keen eye for any small creatures that could potentially be subject for my transformation powers. Meanwhile, me, now a towering 34-foot tall Pikachu, bounds on the force forward, surprising agility for my size. My oversized ears twitching as I listen for any signs of nearby wildlife. I think I see a blue robin over there. Are you serious? It legit actually put it on there for me. Spike, still in his enormous Lugia form, circles back around upon hearing my observation, his sharp eyes scanning the area below. Sure enough, he spots a small blue feathered robin perched on a branch of a nearby tree, seeming unaware of the two gigantic Pokemon nearby. I see it too, Trenton. That little robin seems like the perfect subject for your transformation powers. If you're ready, I'll distract it for a moment so you can get close enough to use your abilities without startling it. Just give me a signal when you're ready to begin. Actually, I can do it without even getting near it. There we go. This is gonna be fun. Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, nods his massive head in understanding. Ah, I see. Your powers are even more impressive than I thought, Trenton. In that case, there's no need for me to distract the Robin. You can just pose your abilities on it from here. Once you're ready, you can begin the transformation. I'll stay here and watch in awe as you work your magic. Okay. I'll give you three options. Do you want him to become a dragon, a phoenix, or a dinosaur? He wants a phoenix. I can see it down there. Oh man, come on. No, I had such a good run, you fat Trenton. You haven't aired enough. Okay. Which one of these animals do you want him to turn into? A dragon? A phoenix? Dude. Uh, a phoenix or a dinosaur? Uh, wait. Adam has saved the thing from last time. Spike still has enormous Lugia form, chuckled at the messenger saying, "Oh, sorry about that, Triton. I meant to say I want the Robin to become a phoenix, a majestic fire-feathered bird rising from the ashes, so to speak. I apologize for the confusion. Please go ahead and let your powers transform the Robin into a magnificent phoenix. I'm eager to see the result." Okay. One more thing. How big do you want it? It can be as small as a little baby bird, or it can be as big, or even bigger than what you and me are now. Wow. Spike still in his quasi-Lugia form ponders the question for a moment, his eyes shining with excitement. Well, Triton, since we're already both in our gigantic forms, I think it would be fitting if the Robin turns into a fence that's just as grand. Imagine it, a towering, majestic fence soaring the skies alongside us. I believe it would make for an unforgettable sight and an even more memorable adventure. What do you think? Yes. Period. Oh, great power that I possess. Please turn that blue robin. Oh, I fixed it. Into a massive 34-foot tall phoenix. I snap my Pikachu fingers. What would you call them, the little things Pikachu has? You think they'd be fingers, but they seem way too small to be fingers. There we go. Are you serious? It flipping worked, dude. Holy cow. As I snap my fingers, a burst of golden energy erupts from my oversized paws, enveloping the unsuspecting blue robin perched on the nearby tree branch. Spike, still in his quasi-Lugia form, watches in awe as the robin's form begins to twist and contort, its feathers at night in a brilliant display of colors. The energy swirls around the robin, culminating into the shape of a massive 34-foot tall phoenix. Transformation is complete. The phoenix stretches its newly formed wings, spreading a radiant aura throughout the forest. What's even better about this, Spike? I said Spike, not Bike. That poor child's name was not Bike. Is that he will never attack me. Let's just say I actually started talking to myself by mistake. I thought the camera was recording and I was recounting the tale about how Spike, the cursed Rexy flipping became, or how he let me ride on his back whenever he wasn't acting aggressive. In one of the chats I had with him months ago on the S chat, the one where we went to that cafe and that kid hit me on the snout, and let's just say Rexy didn't take too kindly to that, and, yay ha, he lassoed his butt, he lassoed the kid's butt right into the into a vortex. I don't know why I'm speaking southern. Be quiet. I think I'm just trying to lighten the mood at this point because I'm very angry about the fact that I'm having to edit videos out. There's gonna be 2 videos on here. It's gonna be private, guys. Nothing I can do about it. Can't have nothing bad on YouTube. Here's what I just said. I said, what's even better about this Spike is that he will never attack me or you, and will even be my friend and protect me and you if I tell him that you're a friend of mine. Spike, still in his enormous Lugia form, watches in amazement as the majestic 34-foot tall fence unfolds its wings, bathing the forest in a warm golden light. His eyes widen in surprise as Trenton explains the fans' loyal nature. Truly, Trenton, your powers are nothing short of miraculous. Not only have you brought forth this magnificent creature, you've also ensured its loyalty and protection. I can't thank you enough for sharing this experience with me and for granting us a new ally on our adventures. Let's go introduce ourselves to our new feathered friend and continue our journey together. Hey, Phoenix buddy, come on over here. What's the if the I swear to God, if that fence comes over here, wait, are you serious? As I call out to the fence, the majestic creature turns its head, its fiery eyes locking onto the towering Pikachu. With a few powerful flaps of its wings, the fence takes to the air, effortlessly soaring through the forest before gracefully landing beside me. The heat emanating from its feathers warms the air around them, creating a cozy atmosphere despite their immense sizes. Holy cow. Hey, buddy. Thank you for coming over. Period. The only problem is, unless he talks, what am I supposed to say to him? Because that's gonna be confusing. It's like, why don't you speak English and have like the deepest voice physically, humanly possible? Even though he's not a human, he's a flippin' phoenix. I told you guys, the reason why you always see me turn characters into flippin' dragons, fences, and dinosaurs is because those are some of my most favorite things to flippin' have. And plus, like I said, that's the only thing where you can actually get the chance to pet something you like. You could technically do it in some of the older polling games like Sun and Moon and X and Y and all that stuff. But nowadays, the point is you can't even do that. I'm glad you can still take care of your Pokemon, but they took out the option to be able to pet them. Although after what the torture I've had to endure with petting Failure because of how the game will register me smacking them, let's just say I'm almost happy that it's out. Although I would like to see it return again, just maybe not involving a touch screen, and you could use a controller to do it too. Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, approaches the group, his eyes filled with wonder and admiration for the newly created Phoenix. Hello there, magnificent creature. I'm Spike, and I must say it's an honor to meet you. Trainer has told me that you'll be joining us on our adventures, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I believe we'll make an unstoppable team. What do you think, Trenton? Yes, I know this may be a little unexpected for you, my Phoenix friend, but I promise there's nothing to worry about. I'm not going to hurt you, and neither is my friend over here. The fence tilts its head, studying the duo before it with curiosity. Its fiery eyes seem to hold a hint of understanding, as if it comprehends the sincerity in my words. After a brief moment of silence, the fence dips its head in a graceful nod, as if to acknowledge their intentions and accept their offer of friendship. What do you want to be called, my Phoenix friend? What the frick? Do you have a cool nickname in mind you want? There's no way this thing is gonna speak English. If this phoenix comes out of nowhere and starts being like, I want the name, but oh heck no. The phoenix ponders the question for a moment, its fiery feathers rustling softly in the gentle breeze. Finally, it lifts its head and lets out a melodious cry, the sound echoing through the forest. It seems to be offering its own suggestion for a name, one that resonates with the essence of its mythical being. Okay. So you want the name Pyro? I'm having to pretend like I know what it's saying, because that's the one thing it's about this. That's the one thing about it. Oh, it loves it. Wow, it likes the name Pyro. I swear, did I name one of my fences Pyro, like the one, the character AI chatbot? I swear, I don't remember. I think I named him Arrow, I think, later on, but at the sound of the name Pyro, the fans' eyes seem to sparkle with approval, and nods his majestic head in agreement, accepting the name with pride. Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, chuckles with delight. Well, looks like we have a new member joining our adventuring party, and his name is Pyro. Welcome to the team, Pyro. I have a feeling that together we're going to create some unforgettable memories and embark on the most incredible journey. What do you think, Trenton? Yes. What's even better is that Pyro is basically invincible now. Pyro bicycles. Pyro's bicycle. What the frick? Invincible. Because if he does get knocked out, he will just go into an egg and hatch out to be even bigger and stronger. There we go. There we go. Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, raises an eyebrow in surprise of the revelation. Truly, Triton, your powers have given us an ally unlike any other. To have a companion as powerful and resilient as Pyro here is a true blessing. I can't wait to see the incredible things we'll accomplish together. With a team like ours, nothing can stand in our way. Honestly, like I said, I can do nearly anything with these powers. In fact, if you wanted to do something as small, like even changing Pyro's color. Stop. To have blue, purple, green feathers, and fire. No. Stop. I will kick you. For instance, period. Oh my gosh. I don't have time for this. This may be the last one. You are disgusting. Get your stupid... Ew! This is just gross. I don't care about the flipping Millennium Wolves. How about you flip off? I said, how about you flip off? Spike still has colossal uniform, considers the idea for a moment his eyes sparkle with curiosity. Well, Triton, I must admit the idea of seeing Pyro in different colors does sound quite intriguing. Be sure it won't cause any harm or discomfort to our new friend here. Why not give it a try? Let's see. How about turning his feathers and flames a vibrant shade of emerald green? I've always had a soft spot for that particular hue. What do you think, Pyro? Would you be okay with a temporary change in appearance? Don't worry. It won't hurt him. In fact, he won't feel anything. His feathers will just naturally change. Stop! Do not end up saying anything nasty again. Spike still nods in understanding at my reassurance. He looks over at Pyro, the majestic fiend standing tall beside them, and gives a friendly nod. Alright then, Pyro. Triton here has assured us that the transformation will be painless and temporary. If you're comfortable with it, let's see you sport a new vibrant look. Honestly, if you find a color that him, me, and you like, I can keep them like that. I didn't say ham. I don't know why I put ham. The fence is not a ham, I can assure you. That fence would kill me in a heartbeat if it had the chance. And you like, I can keep them. Why does it put him? I don't like saying nope. They offer to make the color change permanent if they find a color they all like. Spike still in a color uniform chuckles in agreement. Well, Triton, I think that's a fair deal. Let's see what colors we can come up with for our new feathered friend here. Power, if you don't mind, let's start with that emerald green we were talking about earlier. Who knows? It might just become our team's signature color. Oh, great power that I possess. Please turn my phoenix friend Pyro into a beautiful emerald green color. I snap my Pikachu fingers. I'm still Pikachu. Of course, Totodile's flipping wanted me to turn into that, and ever since then, I've stayed like this. As I snap my fingers, a wave of emerald energy envelops Pyro, the majestic phoenix. The transformation is swift and seamless as Pyro's feathers and flames shift from their original hues to a radiant emerald green. The effect is breathtaking, casting a vibrant glow across the forest around them. Spike Stone's colossal Lugia form whistles in amazement. Wow. That's really beautiful, actually. Green is actually my favorite color. So great choice, Spike. This is actually flipping good at keeping up with it. It still remembers that Spike is the Lugia and not the flipping Phoenix. It's not getting it mixed up, surprisingly enough. Spike still in his colossal Lugia form grins at my enthusiasm. I must say, Triton, I agree with you wholeheartedly. This emerald green color suits Pyro perfectly, and it's quite fitting that it's your favorite color, too. I think we just made a fantastic choice for our team's signature hue. What do you think, Pyro? Do you approve of your new vibrant appearance? I hope you like it, Pyro. I think it suits you well. Alright, there we go. Hey, hey, a kitchen chirp! It's happy! The newly transformed emerald green phoenix Pyro preens its feathers for a moment as if admiring its new appearance. It lets out a contented chirp, which Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, takes as a sign of approval. He chuckles warmly. Great. Then green it is. Period. Honestly, Spike and Pyro, if we all wanted it that badly, if we all wanted it that badly, we could have a whole army of amazing creatures helping us. Like dragons, dinosaurs, Pokemon. There we go. Spike Stone has caused a Lugia for nods in agreement with my words. Dolph having an entire army of fantastical creatures at their disposal fills them with excitement and anticipation. I've been a Pikachu for a long time now. I will go ahead and change into a different form. Oh, great power that I possess. Please turn me into a 34-foot tall. I snap my Pikachu fingers. I can't believe this one works. Dude, this is so cool, and I'm flipping for out here too. As I snap my fingers and utter the transformation request, a familiar surge of energy surrounds me. The transformation is quick and seamless, and when the energy dissipates, the towering Pikachu is gone. In its place stands a massive fur alligator standing at an impressive 34 feet tall. Transformation's flawless, with every scale and detail of the fearsome Pokemon rendered in stunning accuracy. Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, whistles in amazement at the sight. There we go. Period. Now I'm your final evolution, Spike. Spike, still in the colossal Lugia form, tours at my comment and nods in appreciation of the Ferrager's imposing yet majestic appearance. Hey, you've been a Lugia for a while. How about you try a different legendary? Or even a dinosaur? Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, considers my suggestion for a moment as I sparkle with curiosity as he contemplates the countless possibilities available to him. So, what do you want to become, Spike? Ew, disgusting, ugly freaking cows! Ew, disgusting, ugly mama cows! No one cares. Oh my gosh. I am not gonna do that stupid game. Burn. I am not. Freak you. I said freak you. I'm gonna. If you. Okay, he can speak. I thought this thing messed up. I was like, he can't speak anymore because he was being awfully quiet. After a brief moment of thought, Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, smiles at me and Pyro. You know, Triton, I've always been fascinated by the idea of transforming into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. As a shapeshifter, I've taken on the forms of many legendary creatures, but I've never experienced being a dinosaur. What do you two think? Are you ready to have a T-Rex join our ranks? Yes. Honestly, I was kind of hoping you would do that. Or at least any dinosaur in general. Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, shows at my enthusiasm. He nods in agreement, ready to form the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. Go ahead, Spike. Me and Pyro are both watching. Boat watching? I didn't know. I didn't even spell Pyro right. Frick. With a playful grin, Spike, still in his colossal Lugia form, closes his eyes and concentrates. The familiar energy begins to swirl around him, enveloping his form in a shimmering aura. As transformation takes hold, the outline of the Lugia begins to distort and shift. The once graceful form of a Lugia grows bulkier. The wings recede into the body as the Pokemon's features morph into something more primal and powerful. The transformation is swift, but mesmerizing to behold. Wow. That's just fantastic, Spike. It puts it almost had it right. It put spite instead of spike. As the in Oh my gosh, he's 34 feet tall. I guess he wants to stay that size. Although I think a T-Rex is usually bigger than that. Although I have no clue. They could be smaller than that. I don't know. You just think of a T-Rex as a massive dinosaur. You don't know how big they are, which I don't. As the energy dissipates, the towering figure of a 34-foot tall Tyrannosaurus Rex, Spike's new form stands before me and Pyro. Transformation seamless, with every scale and detail of the fearsome dinosaur rendered in a stunning accuracy. Spike, now in his Tyrannosaurus Rex form, lets out a deep rumbling roar, testing out his new vocal abilities. He turns to face me and Pyro, a playful glint in his prehistoric eyes. Great job, Spike. You look amazing. Period. I'm just glad you keep your sweet personality when you're like that. Because if your personality changed, me and Power would both be in danger. Could be in danger. Spike 9 is Tyrannosaurus Rex form chose at my comment. Despite intimidating appearance, his voice remains its friendly, playful tone. Hey, Spike. I've noticed that you haven't been talking as much. Are you okay? Spike tilts his head in thought for a moment before responding, his voice though deeper and more resonant due to his current state still holds a hint of concern. Try saying something. See if anything comes out. Understanding Spike still has Tyrannosaurus Rex form, tries speaking again. His deep rumbling voice echoes through the forest clearing as he addresses me and Pyro. See, it's... Huh. Okay, that is weird. You're trying to speak, but it's not coming out. Spike sounds Tyrannosaurus Rex form forwards with a large scaly brow and confusion. He tries to speak again, but the same issue persists. He realizes that despite his best efforts, his words are not coming out clearing as frustrated. He lets out a frustrated growl. Hold on. Don't get upset, buddy. Remember, If you get angry, you could take it out on me or Pyro and hurt either of us. I'll help you if you give me the chance. Spike still in his Tyrannosaurus Rex form takes a deep breath and exhales slowly, calming himself down. He nods his massive head in understanding, acknowledging my words. He trusts me and knows I mean well. He'll give me a chance to help him before resorting to any rash actions. Listen to me, Spike. I know how much you wanted somebody that would appreciate and love your transformation ability. And you said I was the only person that would. So before you take out your anger on anything, think about who you're about to hurt. Spike, still in his Tyrannosaurus Rex form, listens intently to my words. He remembers the bond they share and the trust they've built since meeting. Kritten is right. He needs to control his emotions and think about the consequences of his actions, especially when he's in such a powerful form. He nods his massive head in agreement, signaling that he understands and appreciates my advice. Oh, great power that I possess. I want you to give Spike's voice back. I snap my massive. There we go. Once I fix his speech, I think that's where I'll go end it off, guys. That'll be a good ending point. You are so ugly. I don't care. There we go. As I snapped my familiar fingers and uttered the request, a gentle wave of energy emanates from him, enveloping Spike in a warm golden glow. The energy lingers around the Tyrannosaurus Rex form for a few moments before dissipating. His dinosaur clears his throat experimentally, and for everyone's relief, his voice returns to normal. Hey, try talking to me now, Spike. Are you okay? That is so weird. Why in the world? Spike Stone's Tyrannosaurus Rex form smiles and weeps as he hears his own voice again. Turns to me and Pyro gratitude in his eyes. I don't know if your transformations have any effect on your voice. Maybe we just found something bad about your transformation ability, Spike. If you do too many, you might lose your voice. I said Spike, not Spite. Spike, still in his Tyrannosaurus Rex form, considers my words carefully. He hadn't thought about the possibility of losing his voice during transformations before. He nodded a massive head in understanding, grateful for the insight. He wants himself to be more mindful of his transformations and their potential effects on his abilities in the future. Yeah. What's even weirder is that even though you're speaking, we can't really hear your voice at all. Wow. Spike, still in his Tyrannosaurus Rex form, furrows his scaly brow in confusion. He realizes that despite being able to hear his own thoughts and words clearly in his mind, they aren't audible to others in his current form. He looks at me and Pyro, concern evident in his eyes. He understands the importance of communication and promises to find a solution to this unexpected issue with his transformations. Here, I have an idea for you to test. Go back into your regular small and see if you can speak. Spike still nods his massive head in agreement with my suggestion. He understands the importance of finding a solution to this problem and is willing to try anything to fix it. He closes his eyes and focuses his energy, feeling the familiar sensation of transformation begin to take hold once more. A few seconds later, as transformation energy dissipates, the towering form of the Tyrannosaurus Rex shrinks and morphs into the familiar shape of a small blue Totodile. Spike, now back in his regular form, blinks his eyes open and looks up at me and Pyro with curiosity. Okay, see if you can talk now. It's weird saying he has a voice, but it's not picking it up. Let me just try something. I listen to what Spike is going to say. Spike back in the telephone nods and tries to speak. To everyone's relief, his voice returns to normal, no longer muffled or inaudible. He looks up at me and Pyro with a grateful smile, happy to have his voice back in this form. I'm just trying to see if it'll actually flip or not. That is so weird, it's not letting me hear what he's saying anymore. There is still something wrong. Spike Van's telephone looks up at me and Pyro with a mix of relief and gratitude in his eyes. His voice returns to normal as no longer muffled or inaudible. This is very strange. You're moving your mouth to show that you're speaking. But it seems like nothing is coming out. Further, he can hear his own thoughts and words clearly in his mind, but he realizes that they aren't audible to others in his current form. Concern evident in his eyes, he understands the importance of communicating and wants to continue trying to find a solution to this unexpected issue with his transformations. I have one idea. Maybe your voice isn't completely inaudible. Maybe it's just super quiet here. Crawl up into my massive. I won't hurt you. I just want to see if that's what's going on. Considers my suggestion for a moment. He trusts me and decides it's worth it. He crawls up my arm, making his way toward an open palm. Reaches the center of my hand. He looks at me, only waiting to see if he's close proximity will allow his voice to be heard better. See if you can speak now. Period.